Good evening, Contest of Champions. We have now completed week 10. That means we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4 more weeks until the playoffs? Whew! That's not a lot of time, boys. Looking at this league setup, you're going to need all the wins you can get. Anthony, what do you think about that?
Every win matters. Every single win. Also, I learned for the first time today that, guys, Andrew can count to 4. I'm not sure about 5, but he can get to 4.
Listen, let's not push our luck. All right. Looking at the standings, boys.
So much for playoff picture.
Really thought we'd have a little more clarity this week.
Absolutely none.
All of the top 3 teams, all the top
4
teams lost.
L's.
4 and 6 gang, where you at?
L's. 4 and 6 gang. Jesus Christ.
Yikes. Listen, at the end of the day, you got. I mean, it's so close.
The year of parity.
I feel bad because I feel like every week I gotta tell you, Nathan, I'm sorry I had to kick you down to 3 and 7.
Listen, at the end of the season, somebody's gonna have more losses than everybody else.
All 12 teams cannot be in the playoffs. There are going to be people that aren't going to make it.
There are going to be people who are upset looking at these standings that aren't going to make it. People are going to get tie-breakered out. Let me ask you a question. You still as confident as you were last week that 7 wins gets you in?
I mean, how many weeks? There's 4 weeks left, right?
There's 4 weeks left.
Pull up a schedule for me real quick. Let me actually see this. So you got,
How do I do it the convenient way? Yeah, there's 4 weeks left.
There's 4 weeks left. Yeah, I think you can still get in with 7.
I don't think so.
Because like, all right, so look at, like, if you look at 7 through 11, right? That's like 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4 losses. All of those teams are out. Like, let's just say they just dropped 2 games.
Realistically, if you're not Dan, I think if you're 4 and 6 and you drop a game, or Dan or Bender. Yeah. If you, Kyle, or Jason, or not Jason, David, why did I call him Jason? Drop a game, you're out.
Yeah.
Because you guys won't tie break your way in. Unless you explode in the second half of the season. Like, it would have to be some sort of mid-season turnaround. Anyway,
but, yeah, that's the thing. So, any of those 4 and 6 teams, 2 losses, you're done.
But, like, I could just as easily see Greg and Craig going 3 and 1. And then the rest of us above them.
Yes.
Well, like, Evan, and assuming Evan, and Travis win 1 more game, we'll talk about that because it's not a lock after what happened this week. Dude. And Jeremy wins 1 or 2 more with his strong performances week over week.
Yeah. But, I mean, listen, guys, I think what we're trying to say is
start your best players.
Who knows? I mean, it's a crapshoot, man. Anybody could make it. Anybody. I think except Nathan. Except Nathan, I think we can all agree Nathan cannot make it.
It's unfortunate.
If he had more points, maybe. But I don't know. I mean, listen, he goes 4-0, gets 7 and 7.
I mean, you're alive. You're not dead at 3 and 7.
You're in the conversation.
You're in the conversation.
All right.
Yeah. So playoff picture next week. Hopefully.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be some. We'll have to look at the matchups.
Yeah, we can do it real quick. We can look at it like this. Like, who is 4 and 6 that's like... All right, so Dan and Kyle are going to play a knockout game. But, oh, my God, it's really it, though.
It's really it.
But so no, it might get really clear, though. With, like, as many 4 and 6 teams are playing different people. It's like, if you beat Jeremy, I lose to David, or, whoever wins these matchups is probably in. If you lose, you're probably out.
I mean,
Greg.
No, because
Craig.
Let's just assume the 4. Let's think that if the same thing happened this week, happens next week, like all the lower bracket teams beat all the higher bracket teams, then everybody's just gonna be 5 and 6, and like the upper.
Yeah, but I think it's safe to assume it's safe to bet on that not happening.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Some of those higher teams took a couple hits.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like one of you drops a game, you're probably out. All right, we'll jump in
Was
and we'll
it?
talk about it a little bit more as we get into the
Wow.
matchups.
There's so many good matchups.
There's so many good matchups.
Guys, this is getting a little intense.
So many good
I'm
matchups.
freaking out.
Listen, I lost. It's sad.
Mm.
I don't have a lot to talk about with this game.
Mm.
This is the most upsetting thing of all time. Not only did Jerry Jeudy get hurt and he goosed me, he got hurt on the first play from scrimmage.
Oh, that sucks.
Like, I don't know if you knew that, or if anybody watched the game. It was. They thought it was an Achilles. He went down non-contact, grabbing the back of his ankle. Turns out it's an ankle sprain, and it's not an Achilles. Great for him. Obviously, probably doesn't matter for my fantasy season. He's probably not back. But on like the first play from a 1:00 game, lose one of your 2 starting receivers to 0 points. I knew it was downhill from there. My team. Here's the thing. I was out of it. I had plans on Sunday. It was like whatever. I lost. I like moved on with my day because I knew it was an L. My team was done at 4:00. After 4:00, I had my 85 points. Dan had like 68 points. He was losing by like 15-ish. He had Debo, McCaffrey, and AJ Brown. I thought I'm going to lose by 40. I wasn't upset until this morning when I went, I only lost by 5? Like I was alive? Come on. Like, Jerry Jeudy playing a game could have bailed me out. I really wish Dan just dropped 110. It would have made me feel a lot better about this week. That's all my soapbox. Dan's team played better than mine. Christian Kirk, who let this guy do that? I'm upset.
I mean,
this is gross. Wait, I have to do math. Oh my god. It's gonna be me talking about my team and not Dan's team, which is what always happens. Dan will be upset about it. Tom Brady threw this garbage interception. It cost me 5 points. So I'm actually glad he did because I would have lost by 0.06, I'm now realizing. Tom Brady threw a pick, and the ensuing drive, Tampa Bay gave up a touchdown, and it was all garbage. So it was 2 points from Brady and 3 points from Tampa Bay defense. I lost 5 points on one interception with like 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Anyway, I didn't deserve to win, though. Like, Dan benched better players. Could have scored more points. Like, I'm not upset that I lost Dan's team. Dan earns a much-needed low-ball win.
That's a big win.
It's a big 90-point win for Dan.
That is very big.
Shout out Tyler Higbee. Dropped 11 against Dan.
Shout out. Great start. Great pickup.
Great pickup. I got kicker diffed when I look at it. It's special teams gap. I mean, it's a Christian Kirk gap. He had the 30-point player.
Yeah,
it's really a poop bowl. That's all it is. Christian McCaffrey is gross. Dan, you're going to ride that to ship. Dan put his team on the block. Selling his guys. Said Debo and Monty are up for grabs.
Monty's very interesting.
Dan, you might hear some phone calls from me. I don't know. Maybe
Khalil Herbert going on IR. That's very interesting.
My receiver work is not great. I could maybe use a guy.
Dan, I want you to know I looked at the offers and I was like, I don't have anybody to send you. So I was like, Dan's not gonna agree to any of these, so I'm not even gonna bother.
I haven't looked yet, but I have a similar sentiment in my brain based on a couple weeks ago when I tried to put something together in my head with Dan.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. We've talked about this poop bowl too much. Good win, Dan.
Dan, great job.
Oh,
good luck.
This week. Hey, look at you.
Hey. This may be the most points I've scored all year. No gap. And honestly, it's all special teams. All special teams, diff. Yep. Oh. Wow, I scored.
Oh, wow, he scored the exact same amount of points against David.
Wow, that's kind of weird. Yeah. Big special teams gap. Yeah, I don't know, man. This one was weird. Dalvin Cook got a 80-yard touchdown. I know you guys think the same way that I think. You're just sitting there and you're like, man, if only my player could just score an 80-yard touchdown right
Every time they have the ball on the 20-yard line, you're like, a little 80-yard run for Dalvin Cook?
80-yard TD right here.
And you call it every time, and it doesn't happen 99% of the time, but sometimes.
Yeah, and Dalvin Cook did it, and I was like, wow, well, that's crazy.
Listen, it is nice to have a player on your roster that can do it, because not everybody does.
You got to have those players. listen, Juju got injured. Kamara, dude, what's up with that guy, man? I don't get it, Nathan.
It's really
He's
New
here,
Orleans.
he's not. I was getting a little freaked out when in that Buffalo game, which was a banger, Devin Singletary just gets 2 tutties in like the first quarter. I was like, what the fuck? was not happy about that, but then he didn't do anything else for the rest of the game. So I was like, oh, and I don't even want to talk about Cole. Fuck that guy.
Cole Kmet, bro.
Fuck that guy. Yeah. Hey, we in here. Dalton Schultz, great 6th round pick, my boys. Great 6th round pick, Dalton Schultz.
No moves
My
to be
team,
made. I was looking at Drake London over one of these guys, but
my team sucks. I will not be making the playoffs. Very good, very good. Moving on.
wow.
No shot.
Proclaims
There's
it.
just no. There's just no shot, dude. Oh god, Bender. Oh man, the Dallas Goddard injury.
Honestly,
Amari
he's been
Cooper.
part of the backbone of some of Bender's biggest wins this season.
Listen, he's a great. I mean, as somebody that got hit with a 20-piece, I agree.
Bender will never start the right combination of running backs and flexes, ever.
Dude, he just. It's so tough. It is so. I mean, it's a tough. Like, I don't know. That's honestly, Bender, try to like downsize.
Yeah.
try to get rid of some of the like really good like
Flex options and upgrade to like a better player.
you know.
Yeah.
I know it's like you hate to be thin, but at the same time, maybe try it. I hate playing this.
I mean, if you're
fucking
4 and 6 and you
roulette.
keep scoring 104 points, like you don't have anything
Yeah.
to lose at this point.
Yeah, maybe get a quarterback.
I was just gonna mention quarterback. We didn't talk about this when we talked about Dan's team. We should have. Are the Chargers just fake without Keenan Allen and Mike Williams? Every Charger that's not named Austin Eckler is unstartable.
Oh man.
Like you can't rely. Like I'm just looking because I looked at Josh Palmer obviously in Bender's lineup. Like now, good news. Apparently, Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are gonna practice this week.
Wow.
But like
I don't know.
every Charger not named Austin Eckler is fake to me at this point.
Keenan Allen has been quote unquote practicing for he's been around
2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what is wrong with his hamstring, but it's toit. Must be.
He's
toit.
old.
Tough loss. Couple of Bengals on a bye.
Stephon Diggs is a good
Listen.
player. Everybody knows. Everybody talking about it all week.
You got a great team, bud, but you're running out of time.
Greg with the get right win.
Oh,
Stops
dude,
the slide.
Greg gets
What a good team win, by the way.
Dude, he gets freaking Jeff Wilson. Who gave that guy Who gave the guy with no running backs? And listen, I'm gonna blame, weirdly, either Jeremy or you. Who gave the guy who had no running backs dead in the water with running backs? He was out here starting Melvin Gordon and
Dude,
I don't even know.
First of all, it's Jeremy's fault for dropping Antonio Gibson 2 hours after Ron Rivera said that he was going to give Antonio Gibson more work.
And now,
since that moment, he has done nothing but be great for fantasy football. He's just double-digit points every week. He's got one bad week. Oh no, he's got one bad week. But
dude, I'm just saying, Greg walks.
And then this was
right
part of the
into-
trade, wasn't it? Is that what they just said? Yeah, he acquired Jeff Wilson for Devontae Adams.
From Bender? Oh
Yeah.
my. And then
it was part of Devontae Adams change.
And then he drops 20 on Bender. That's
Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, hey, Greg.
I mean, to be fair, Devontae Adams drops 20 back, but
Greg, hey, great trading out there, bud. Great trading.
great trading. Listen, trading matters.
Trading does matter. Anybody, hey, listen, I hope one of the biggest takeaways that we can get across to a lot of people. Because listen, there's been a lot of trading. A lot of teams are competitive this year.
That's true. That's a very fair statement. I think there's probably more trades this year in CoC than any year in the past.
I really feel like there has been. I think we can definitively say there.
Yeah, usually we cap out at 3 or 4. I think there's been at least 6 or 7 this season.
Yeah. And listen, that's
what trading's for. You got to make your team better.
Right, boys. Greg, big win. Big win. You needed it. You gotta stay afloat, bud. Yeah, we're coming for you. 4-6K.
6K.
Watch out.
Shout out my boy David.
David.
I love you, T Slice.
David. They
Shout out my boy
thought you
David.
were dead, but you came back swinging.
He finally figured out the formula. Bench all the Seattle Seahawks wide receivers. The formula that haunted him early in the season.
It's true. Listen.
David, go to your local trading block and send Terry McLaurin to anyone who will take him after that game. Get that man off your roster right now for value.
Listen. How many of Travis's players, doesn't have to be running backs, are now on IR? Like,
so this is the first time we're going to talk about the top of the standings. Myself, Travis, and Evan, because we're going to talk about Evan. Evan and Travis are in ambulance mode, guys. They are struggling.
I mean, they're full.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to count Odell, you can. I mean, he's holding a roster spot for somebody who's not on a team, so.
Yeah, because I mean, Travis is.
For all accounts, it seems like Kyler's only going to miss the 1 week, but.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
he'll be all right. It's just.
He loses Khalil Herbert. He's been starting every week, so he's going to have to roll with like James Robinson or Gus Edwards. Probably Gus Edwards.
And who knows what's up with that guy? Because that guy's also got a handful.
Can he overcome the Cooper Kupp loss? Just the question.
I mean, that loss. Cooper Kupp has been an automatic.
The cornerstone.
Like, yeah, I mean.
Wait, Cooper Kupp doesn't have a single-digit week this season? Obviously, except for this week, he got hurt, but that's insane.
He got hurt. No, Cooper Kupp.
His low has been 13?
Automatic. No, Cooper Kupp has been pivotal. That's a huge loss. Like, that is undeniably a huge loss. I think Travis's team gets absolutely gut punched. I don't know, man. Oh, I mean, you hate to say it. Oh, you know we love Travis, but goddamn. This definitely
rooting
puts
against Travis.
His first round buys.
First round buy is, going back to this, by the way, wide open as we talk about standings. Like, it is, based on injuries and what's happening to the three of our teams, the three of us are going to limp into the playoffs. Because, like, we're all just going to pick up, like, 1 win in the last 4 weeks, maybe 2. We're going to, I'd be willing to bet, first of all, I'd be willing to bet that one of the three of us misses the playoffs. I would take the over on 0.5 out of the top 3 miss the playoffs.
Of those 3.
Of the 3 of us, one of us will miss.
It'd be you.
But one of the 3 of us also has the best team at this current juncture. I would say that's me, based on injury.
All right.
But then, like, I mean, we'll talk about it when we get to Craig and his charge. We already talked about Greg's team. Jeremy, who got clipped by Craig this week. We'll see if the shakeout holds. As we actually here, I think is it the next matchup? It's not. All right. But like, there is reason to believe that anybody in the league could grab a first round bye at the current state, let alone a playoff spot.
Oligarchy is crumbling. Proletariats, rise up!
Speaking of the proletariats, our boy, our hero, Kyle.
The man. This is the
wins one for the boys, as they say.
You know, listen, Kyle was just charging up for 6 weeks to get that win.
Listen, eventually, number 1 overall pick, Jonathan Taylor.
Listen, this is kind of spooky. Everybody.
Listen, yeah, exactly. Because I'm thinking, you know, if we think back, the last time Kyle's team was healthy, he was 3-0.
That's right.
If all of a sudden his team, now he loses Zach Ertz for probably the season. This is on a Lamar Jackson bye week, by the way.
Yep.
Like, if the guys, Amon-Ra and like James Conner, who were scoring double-digit points early in the season, are back, there's no reason to think that Kyle can't go on a bit of a run here.
And listen, Kyle's the same. If everyone's healthy, Kyle is the same setup that like Travis had a week ago. His his foundational pieces,
Yeah.
his top 5: Lamar, Evans, St. Brown, Connor Taylor. If they're
Here's
all
the thing:
firing
we
at
don't even
100%,
call at this point. Mike Evans isn't even included. It would just be great if he gets back on track. Like, look at this. Isn't good.
It's okay.
This guy's 16. I mean,
Yeah, he's okay.
This is a top 3
I'm
receiver
not
for him to. It's better than I thought it would be when I clicked on the button. But like, yes, to your point, this has been Rondale Moore is saving fantasy seasons the last 3 weeks. Rondale Moore has been electric since Marquise Brown went down. I am terrified what I'm going to do when that guy comes back. He's on my roster.
Coming back. I mean, I don't know about starting him right off the bat.
Right next to my DeAndre Hopkins on my lineup. Start them together.
Honestly, you should trade Kyle for Rondale Moore. Start all 3.
Start all 3. Listen, Kyle, that's Kyle's strategy. He's been winning games. He's got James Conner, Zach Ertz, Rondale Moore. Kyle, you and I together. You've got Arizona defense. We can create the Arizona Cardinals super team.
Yeah,
On the other side of the coin.
It's a little scary, boys. Watch out for Kyle.
He doesn't have the points, but if he runs the table, he'll have the wins.
He'll just win out.
And I mean, and again, he'll have the points if he just keeps scoring 125 points a game.
Evan.
The other side of the coin. Jamar Chase.
Points.
When is this guy coming back?
Jamar.
Still on crutches. No timetable. Oh my god.
Dude, what happened to all that Wolverine blood they were talking about him having? No, that was Russell Wilson. Weren't they saying he was like...
It was Russell Wilson who himself said he had Wolverine blood, and then other people getting hurt were memeing Russell Wilson saying they had Wolverine blood. Jamar Chase might have been one of those people.
Listen, somebody transfused some Wolverine blood in Jamar Chase, all right?
What happened here? I guess it's just too many players did poorly and not enough pop-up. I'm just because I was like looking at the scores, I'm like, they're not that bad, but Evan only had 85. Like, is Josh Allen okay?
Josh Allen has been not good.
I mean, you say not good.
30.
Yeah.
I mean, but listen, those are
they're pedestrian.
Those are any QB on a good week will score 20 points.
Yes.
Josh Allen was scoring
30
and 40, which was the difference.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, there's no reason that you can't win a week when Josh Allen scores 25 points or 21 points. Like, if your quarterback scores 25 points, you're satisfied with your quarterback scoring output. It's just that the rest of his team is not here to support it at the current juncture, so it's trending in a downward direction.
I mean, and this is Evan's total with, like, I'm gonna say a rather opportunistic Devonta Smith touchdown, which, like, if he doesn't have that, now
he's in the 70s.
Like, so, you know, DeAndre Swift,
fake.
Man,
DeAndre Swift is borderline unstartable.
What is going on with that guy? Do you? I mean, I don't know. Do you think the Lions are just kind of like just keeping him off just because they're like, we're not going to win this year?
I mean, you say that, but they won a game this week.
I mean, all right. So it's
I honestly think that in my opinion, DeAndre Swift's most recent injury has turned him into a number 2 back for the rest of his career.
I don't know.
There's no other explanation. I mean, unless he leaves the Lions. But DeAndre Swift has proven over the last 3 years that if he touches the ball more than 10 times per game, he will get hurt. It is when, not if. He's been hurt every year for the last 3 years. Jamal Williams is running the ball pretty well. There's no reason for them to risk DeAndre Swift's health. And they just want him to be a burst player. And I think, like, it might be too early to make that statement, but, like, you know, ultimately some players just become backup QBs in the NFL. You just don't know it. You know?
Well, Evan, I wish you the best.
Some guys just become Deion Lewis, okay?
Wow. He had a great year that one time. Listen, I think
no, he didn't.
I think before we leave Evan's team, we should just acknowledge that Donovan Peoples-Jones is a great pickup, and he has continued to be really solid.
Dude, Donovan Peoples-Jones is just Zay Jones with a little juice.
DPJ.
He's just Zay Jones with a little juice.
Dude, he's been a solid pickup.
I mean, it's
I'm not.
fine.
I'm not like trolling. I'm
I
just
don't
telling you.
disagree with you.
But
But
listen,
like, I didn't think there were as many. I thought there were more 12s and 10s than there were 7s and 8s.
dude,
It's a
honestly,
little lower than you'd like.
I'll take a couple 9s. I'll take a couple 9s over here. Listen, click on Damian Pierce. I'm actually interested.
Damian Pierce has been doing really well.
That's solid. I take that. Those are good RB2 numbers. I take those all day.
Yo, you say RB2? I mean, we could look it up. I'd bet he's like RB9 on the season or something.
Nah, no way. Look it up. Nah, I'm interested. There's no way.
Just he's played every week of the season, which is going to put him
I don't think he's top
in.
12. I don't think he's top 12.
Wow, you're right. You know, I stand corrected. That's like 14 or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
He's
9,
close.
10, 11,
That's
12,
RB2.
13, 14. Yeah. He's had his bye week. Hurts, but
But yeah, that's all good. David Pierce.
losing to
He's
Jamal
not.
Williams, running back 1, the Detroit Lions.
Dude, how is Travis? Dude, click on Travis Etienne. Just because he had a couple like massive weeks.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's so surprising to me that David Pierce actually isn't up here. I guess it's just the 4 plus the bye week.
Yeah.
Like if he just hadn't had his bye yet and he had another 10 in this spot, I mean he'd be up 4 spots. He'd be up here next to Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have to harp on that, but we didn't do pick'em. Really quickly, I went over, guys. That's never happened in the history of the league.
Listen,
Andrew didn't do much better, but he did better.
We can all agree. Who knows? Who knows the best, huh?
You're still losing. You're still losing.
Uh,
I didn't even pick points this week, and you're still losing. All right, we can move on. I forgot Pick'em was there. To the matchup of the week, the Sweat Bowl. Who will win? Will Craig withstand stat correction? I hope so.
This one is rough.
I picked Jeremy. This is why we don't pick Jeremy, guys. This is why.
Ugh.
What am I supposed
This
to
one's
do?
rough. It's crazy because like
You say it's rough. Craig started 2 zeros.
I know that's the thing. I mean,
Craig's sitting on every other option on his bench is a secure win. Like if he just starts AJ Dillon or Juwan Johnson, if he starts the other tight end for the New Orleans Saints, it's not even matchup of the week.
But you can say the same thing for Jeremy. Like Jeremy had options.
I think Jeremy's options are less viable.
I think if you asked Jeremy before like Sunday morning, Claypool or Tony, I think that was probably like a 50-50 in his mind.
Really?
Yes.
You think it would have been 50-50? I would have been way higher on Claypool. I would have been on Jeremy's side.
Really?
Against the Lions, yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Against the Lions, I would have been on Jeremy's side. But like, is there any reason? I mean, looking at Taysom Hill and Juwan Johnson, was there any reason not to start Juwan Johnson? 3 of the last 4 weeks, he's catching touchdowns. He's one of the targets for the end zone.
Tight ends are so weird. Man.
Tight ends are weird. I get that, but like,
Juwan Johnson has been very involved.
Also, AJ Dillon, who Aaron Jones was like hurt all week. I know AJ Dillon's not a real start, but like, I don't know. You could look at Clyde as a terrible start. Like I think this was a bad start for Craig.
Yeah, I told Craig, I was like, he texted me and he was like, man, I'm so mad I started Clyde. This was before he knew that before the totals were done, and I was like, man, I think Clyde is either he's a bench.
Clyde is a cut.
He might be a cut.
Might be a cut. He's not a cut just because he plays for a good offense, and like if McKinnon or Pacheco gets hurt, he will be valuable. First of all 3 of them are not valuable currently because they're in a 3-headed committee.
I'm just gonna say this right now, and you'll see it when we go. I'm starting.
Listen.
He's in my starting lineup.
It is what it is.
So let's not talk too much shit about the running back.
But like, Clyde was a bad start this week. So like, although Jeremy also had moves with the Claypool, Clyde's about to start. It's just tragic what happened live with these two.
Dude, Eckler.
To be down, Jeremy was losing by like 13. He's got Eckler and George Kittle.
And he
on the night game. Like that's all it was.
Big Gabe game. Like Big Gabe was there.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert got a tutter. I mean,
Mostert walked in. Tyreek Hill catch a touchdown. Justin Fields is a potential league winner.
I mean, that's too many points. That is too much tuna. Do you guys think that one of these
The
teams that
playoff
they
schedule
play
is really
against
bad though.
is gonna know what
A
a
spy
QB
is a
spy
QB
is?
spy. No.
You think anybody's gonna know? I mean, honestly though,
Not in Miami or Detroit. That's for damn sure.
we say, I mean, yeah, those teams are poo poo. We say that, but at the same time, like, who are you gonna spy him with? Like, he outruns.
Most
Like,
linebackers, yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
so fast. I don't
Um,
know. I don't know. It's crazy.
it is a problem though. I mean, because like Justin Fields looks like he could be a league winner. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But to
Yeah.
lose in a week where he drops you 40, because he's not going to score 40
Uh,
every week, could be an issue, you know. And like I said, like
definitely.
this playoff schedule, it's not great. It's great in the championship week, but you have to go through a week of Philly and Buffalo.
You don't like that? I don't like
You have a week of
those
a
teams. Don't,
Jets.
those
Jets are
teams.
memed, but like that's a top 10 NFL defense.
Philadelphia and Buffalo. They know how to play some defense.
That's what they tell me about Buffalo, but you can't prove that.
True.
Shout out Justin Jefferson,
Listen.
proving that Buffalo doesn't know how to play defense.
That was a crazy.
And Craig has Tua, who's probably the only other QB that you might want over Justin Fields at this point in the season.
All right. I think Daniel Carlson, droppable. Thoughts?
Droppable. Yeah, the Raiders are just so bad.
You just can't trust them. You just can't trust
You
them.
can't trust the
Don't know what
Raiders to
they're gonna
move
do.
the football even into field goal range.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not about it.
All right.
This is a tough loss for Jeremy, but he's gonna be all right.
Oh, yeah, obviously Jeremy will be fine. He gets Rashad White probably value. Zeke is back.
Right?
It depends. Lenny might already be better because they have the bye this week.
I know, but
Um,
I believe I'm a Rashad Wright
Truther, yeah,
over
me
here,
too.
I believe.
Hope you hold on, Craig. I need it for the standings.
Greg,
To next week.
I think I want Craig to lose. So eat butt.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh, my bad. Too
whoa,
much.
whoa. Listen, there's a
What are you
lot
doing
of.
here?
I don't have a quarterback. Tom Brady's on bye.
Wow.
I don't have a quarterback. Tom Brady's on bye. So I'm looking at, what am I looking at? 104? 103?
Guy.
Something like that.
Wow, you get to play David when he's got
Bang,
7 kids on
bang,
bye.
bang, bang,
What?
bang. Give me the David by Apocalypse Week, baby. Who knew?
What?
Who knew that?
Dude, he can't keep getting away with it. He's so lucky. Dude, this is outrageous.
Listen, I'm gonna be hungover. I'm gonna be eating pizza, some donuts, and I'm gonna be watching my team score 92 crisp points against David's 78.
David, listen. This is the time to trade players on your bye to like the top 3 teams. Obviously not Anthony.
I'll trade you.
You have if you want to stay in the race, this is the time to trade. You got to do it. Otherwise, you're gonna pick up a bunch of free agent guys, and they might make it.
David, I'll trade you Garrett Wilson and Latavius Murray for Chris Godwin.
Okay.
Offers on the table.
Yikes! All right.
Was you gonna get a better offer than that?
Probably. Yes. What?
Garrett Wilson. I don't know. Garrett Wilson versus Chris Godwin last few weeks. It's pretty similar, 1-for-1.
Dude, that's fake news. That's fake news.
I had him a little. I give him a Las Vegas Raiders running back week.
I am buying into Garrett Wilson at all.
Someone come buy Tyler Higbee from me.
Latavius Murray is not even a thought. Listen, I'm gonna pick Anthony purely based off the fact that David doesn't have any players that are gonna be in a game.
Wow, that's crazy that you do that. Listen, I might just lose to Mahomes' 50 against the Chargers. I might get one-man banded by Mahomes, and I'm terrified about it.
Dude, that's wild. All right, we're moving on.
Yeah, my team is bad. Oh my God, wait.
Wow,
the running back duo matchup combo on Thursday night.
Listen, what's wrong with Aaron? Hit that cue for me, bud.
Oh, he was just hurt last week. A little limited participant Tuesday. Because today is a walkthrough, so they didn't really practice because they're on the short week. So, these guys aren't going to practice this week.
Aaron Jones has been kind of hot lately.
Yeah.
Kind of hot.
Aaron Jones is like RB8 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's nice to have 2 top 10 RBs, by the way. Helps.
Sure helps.
Helpful.
That's how you do it.
Wow, we open with the boys on Thursday. We close with D-Hop on Monday. We love to see it. We love to see it.
That's a big Thursday night game for you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck,
Next. Oh.
My guy.
My God, you get the Miami bye week. He can't keep getting away with this.
I mean, it helps. That's really the only reason why I even have a chance.
Yeah, honestly. It's funny that you think you have a chance.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't even know.
It's Kenneth Walker's bye week, which is arguably just as important for you.
I mean, yeah, the fact that I get to dodge Hill and Mostert, who have been, Hill has literally just been free like 15 points every week.
He's just been Cooper Kupp, yeah.
Dude, he's been insane. And like Mostert has been really good.
Mostert has been good, but now that Jeff Wilson's there, he's touchdown dependent, which is unfortunate for Jeremy. But
that's fair.
He's still good. Like, you're starting him, but him and Jeff Wilson rest of the way are both going to be like 9-point guys every week, and if they fall in the end zone, they were great. That's all it's going to be.
Let me ask you this question: does Jeremy play Zeke? Zeke. Let's just say Zeke.
I mean, you have to. He's not starting Kyron Williams over Zeke.
Yeah, who is Kyron Williams again?
It's like the Rams' backup running back who like fell in the end zone. He's not starting Kyron Williams over Zeke, and Zeke is probably going to play if you had to guess, right?
Yeah, I think.
You think the Dallas, which is they had Zeke in that Green Bay game, they thought they were going to walk over Green Bay. That's what you get. Oof. Jeremy, the kicker guy, weird. The 2 defense guy, weird.
Dude, I think Jeremy's just trolling me. He wants to play Nick Folk against me again because if like the last time we played in FIFA, like click on Nick Folk because they're playing the Jets again. He had like 20 points against the Jets.
Oh yeah, he's 21. Yeah. Jeremy has to make some cuts because he's double IRing without the slot, so he has to cut, move, and then make moves. Who's he cutting? I mean, he's cutting Maurer.
I mean, Gainwell
slides.
Is not a person.
Yeah, to Jeremy he is. That guy plays backup running back. There's nothing more valuable to Jeremy than a backup running back. He'd cut Jalen Hurts for a backup running back.
that guy is non-existent.
Speaking of non-existent players, what's going on, Kareem Hunt?
Dude, Kareem Hunt is worthless. I don't even know.
Child Everett.
Yeah, I heard his. I don't know.
Man, both of these teams are. You guys are just at full strength projections at like 92. Dude.
Listen.
Put him on poop bowl alert. This guy's out here starting Isaiah Pacheco.
Listen, I'm out here, body and soul, man, bearing it all. I'm just living life, trying to get by. Okay.
Give me Jeremy.
Wow.
Give me Jeremy.
Wow, man, no faith.
New England defense hangs 17 on you against the New York Football Jets.
Dude, aren't the Jets gonna do well? Come on, man.
That's what I hope. Dalvin Cook against Dallas D, an upset Dallas defense.
Let me ask you this. No, I can't. It's not even worth asking, dude. I was like, do I start DJ Moore? It's like, no, because he's gonna have Baker as the quarterback. Dude, shit. The man's in shambles. I'm in shambles.
You're dead in the water, brother. You are dead in the water.
Listen, I'm scraping. I'm clawing.
We go on to the next one.
Hold on. What's up with Kadarius Toney's projections?
I think this is a classic situation of they just haven't updated the week-to-week projections yet. Also, like, he had 5 targets. He just happened to score a touchdown.
5 targets is pretty good.
His touchdown catch was like a 30-yard catch, right?
But like on average, 5 is like pretty.
He also had 2 rushes for 33 yards. But if I had to bet tomorrow afternoon, this will be like 9.8. You know, like Yahoo hasn't updated this week's projections yet. So like Jeremy's gonna get another 3 or 4 out of this. He's gonna start Zeke over Kyron. He'll be sitting at like 104.
Yeah. Good luck, man. Good luck. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why are all these matchups so gross?
Dude, bye weeks and injuries, man. There's
wow.
a lot of injuries.
Oh, Travis can't drop Jimmy G because he's the Kyler questionable owner, so he has to hold the other Monday night quarterback.
I mean,
Handcuff him.
that's not a bad setup.
It's not a terrible setup, but I mean,
But,
he's starting Gus Edwards and James Robinson. These are his starting running backs. Ugh.
dude,
And Bender doesn't have a
Gus,
quarterback in. He doesn't have Goddard
Gus
in.
Edwards. I
Gus
mean, you
Edwards
say that
could be
he's
good
got
as long
Miles
as Gus Edwards
Sanders.
is healthy. He'll be okay.
No, he's got Miles Sanders.
That's true. He's just in his flex right now. I mean, yeah, you say that, but like, oh, he's been okay. If Keenan plays and actually plays, starts Keenan.
Yeah.
He has a kicker.
Yeah.
It'll be a little
He
better
just
for
needs.
Travis.
He needs Keenan to play. I mean, that's all Travis has needed this whole time.
Oh, yeah. The entire skid, he's just needed Keenan to play.
I don't know if this is controversial. Kind of.
You got something to say, or?
The problem is Bender has 2 Raiders. Like, you take all the volatility of the Raiders, and then you times it by 2.
Yeah. I mean, Devontae Adams isn't that volatile. It was really just one bad week. Other than that, Devontae Adams has also just been a walking 15 stick, like the other 2 elite wide receivers that we've been talking about. It's just this one bad week and this other bad week. Like, it's 2 bad weeks for a wide receiver out of 9. You take those every time.
Like, Bender does lose Goddard. I mean, now he's got to go dumpster diving.
He's got to go dumpster diving for a quarterback. Listen, Bender.
For a quarterback?
Bender, send me a trade, little Deontay Johnson for Tyler Higbee, okay? You're never going to start Deontay Johnson in your lineup ever again. Tyler Higbee, Deontay Johnson, we get it done right now. And he starts a quarterback, goes to the quarterback market. Who knows what the quarterback market looks like this week? Weirdly enough, though, I'm still taking Bender. Wow, actually, Nick Chubb in Buffalo, Josh Jacobs they're in Denver. Oh, give me Travis. Give me Travis. The Raiders in Denver, they're gonna score 8 points. Daniel Carson scores none.
Yeah, everybody.
Actually, it's 2 field goals and a safety. That's the 8.
Dude, it's crazy, dude.
This is the grossest Travis pick, but it's Travis for me. Just CD and Travis Kelce for like 40, and they just carry him. We can look.
This one's a really tough one. I think I'm gonna go Bender.
I know we don't usually do this. We don't usually do this, but you can look at the playoff market or the quarterback market. The quarterback market's gross. Look at this. Disgusting. I'll see you there, Bender. I'm starting fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
What a weirdly disappointing, but also totally fine amount of stats. If you drafted this quarterback in like the 12th round, you'd be fine. You wouldn't be that upset, you know?
Yeah, you got what you paid for. I mean, yeah, the quarterback market is.
Like you're starting Kirk against Dallas? That sounds disgusting.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I'd jump at Kirk.
Game of the week, though. You know, it's like game of the week, prime time. You know, everybody watching. That's 4 o'clock Kirk, not 1 o'clock Kirk. You watch yourself there, Andrew. Jared Goff against the Giants. That's also pretty gross.
No shot.
We roll in the Las Vegas Raiders dice with Russell Wilson. Listen, he's got 1 good week on the whole season.
Dude, listen.
I'm not touching Russell Wilson with a 10-foot pole without Jerry Jeudy in that lineup, though.
Dude, listen, that's it.
Is it a Davis Milson start?
Russell Wilson. Oh, General Mills? No.
General Mills, bro?
Listen, Kirk is who you bid on, but Russell's who you put that $1 bid on. Let it slide through. Just in case.
I'm taking Travis, bro. I'm taking Travis. I'm taking my boy.
There's just so. I mean, wow, dude. There's just so many questions.
There's no way Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs perform in Denver. One of them eats shit, and they both might.
So volatile.
I don't know who his quarterback is. He's gonna.
So tough.
He has no idea who his tight end is. I'm literally. You know what? I'm doing it live from the show. Give me this. That's the wrong button. I gotta go to the page. We'll do it after. Okay, never mind.
Is this a live trade?
Live trade offer? I'll do it.
Live trade offer. Make it happen, buddy.
Empty roster spot. Where's Bender's team? What the hell's your name? waddled away.
And then he
Jalen Waddle's not on your
waddled
team.
away. Whoa, wait, that is true. Wait a minute, name foul. Huh?
Name foul. Name foul.
Listen, Bender.
Live trade proposal.
Bender, I'll make you a better offer.
No, you won't.
One that is less resource intensive. I will offer you
No, you won't.
Gerald Everett for Baltimore defense.
Baltimore defense is the start of the week, but Baltimore defense is how he's gonna win this week.
But listen, look at it. He's got San Francisco defense though. He's already got a backup banger defense.
Yeah, but they're playing in Arizona. Also, by the way, San Francisco defense is not actually good.
I mean, they're pretty good.
They're a good defense, but like, I don't know. They don't have a 10-point fantasy finish since week 5 when they scored a touchdown. They have one 10-point.
That's my
Listen, I sent you an offer for the worst wide receiver on your roster, who you're never gonna start. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
We're moving on. Listen, we're talking to Bender like he's in the room.
He is in the room, bro. He watches these.
He might. I don't know.
He watches these.
All right. Greg, you got another one in you? Yeah, you got this? Oh no, does Greg have? Oh no.
The Miami bye week.
Oh no! Oh man, Miami's got a lot of fantasy players.
Michael Carter, gross.
Man, we're going double commanders. I like it. Dude, it's Nathan for me.
I'm sliding out. Give me Saquon against Detroit, bro.
It's Nathan for me, man. What's
Nathan? What are you doing here? Actually, honestly, Denver offense is so bad.
Dude, man, click on Young Wiku for me. I know that Nathan.
Cut this man, Nathan.
Nathan, I know because Nathan drafted him. I think there are better kickers.
There are.
I think there. Did he draft?
No, because he was on Jeremy's roster. I mean, maybe he drafted him.
I thought he. Oh man, never mind.
No, because he was added to waivers. That was the first move.
Oh, he might have done it.
It was September 6th, so it might have been before the first week.
Yeah.
He didn't draft a kicker, and then he wavered him.
Nathan, I know that he's your guy, but like, I think there are better kickers out there, man.
There are. All of them are better. How many points did Naheem Hines score this week?
I'm pretty sure he missed. Didn't he miss like an extra point and a field goal or something? Did he miss like 2 extra points?
He's been missing a lot lately. Because he missed the extra point to beat the Panthers.
Yeah, like.
And then he wound up making it later. Oh no, the Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he missed one, and then he made it. Yeah, he missed both his extra. Missed 2 PAT tries.
2 PATs, man.
Get him off your team.
I don't know.
Get him out.
I'm still gonna pick Nathan on this one.
That's crazy. Me too.
Greg.
Honestly though, go Nathan. We're Team Nathan on this one.
Hey, I mean, listen,
Everybody in the league is Team Nathan this week.
Keep everyone alive. Let's get it. Oh my goodness.
The longest rundown we've done in like a year, by the way.
Listen, we're just having fun, man.
Just having a good old time. Kyle, you got another one in you?
Oh. I don't know. Can Kyle do this? Be the hero we've always needed him to be?
Let's see, he slaps Lazard in there. Goes and gets a tight end on the wire.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Kyle's sitting around like 97.
He's also got to go tight end dumpster diving, and I don't see it.
Yeah.
I think this is a Dan the Man win for me.
Jonathan Taylor against Philly. It's not a great matchup.
Lamar
against Carolina. I mean, you love that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Eagles, after getting upset by the Manders, just come and just like curb stomp the Colts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
It's like pure rage stomp.
Yeah, let me ask you a question because you asked this question earlier. At what point does Deebo Samuel's projection go down? The same way Kyron Williams goes up. Like, how many bad weeks in a row?
Listen, better be soon. Better be soon. Christian McCaffrey has been a direct point sap from Deebo.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's 1 for 1. If you're a Christian McCaffrey owner, you're not excited about what happened last night. or the other
No.
night.
As a
Like
Chris McCaffrey owner, I'm not.
Elijah Mitchell like out touched him.
They're just keeping him. They're just keeping him fresh.
I get that, but like if Christian McCaffrey's value hinges on touchdowns, now he's gonna score a bunch of touchdowns. But
he loves the end zone.
You don't like to see that.
Nah, you don't.
You like to see this.
I mean, listen,
I don't think you're gonna get that every week in week out.
CMC is gonna be fine. All right. I would much rather have a healthy running back that scores me 15 points every week.
Yeah.
Than a injured running back that scores me 20 points, 30 points some weeks.
Let me ask you a question. Does Dan make the right David Montgomery, Deonta Foreman call at a single time for the rest of the season?
I am a David Montgomery truther, okay? Put him in. Start him. I'm telling you. David Montgomery. All the way. If you don't want him, trade him to me. Trade him to me. Dude. I wish I had anything to trade Dan. I would trade him for David Montgomery in a heartbeat.
Andrew's like, I wish my team didn't suck.
Yes.
Too bad it does.
Love Monty. All right, we're moving.
The last one.
Oh!
Can our hero strike one more time? Craig has become the hero of this story, by the way. Craig is also going QB dumpster diving. Brother.
Dude.
What is my QB wire opponent going? Dude. Craig. The wire is not going to look great.
Craig, I'm telling you. Russell Wilson. $1. Well, now that I said that, $3. $3 because somebody's going to bet 2. Got to go 3. And now that I said
$4.
That, you might as well bet 5. You got to beat the 4 bet.
Can't go 5 bet. It's too even. It's too clean. Got to go 6 bet.
Got to go 6, just in case. But honestly, lucky number 7. Bump it up.
We don't go higher than that, though, because Russell Wilson only has 7 touchdown passes on the season. I'm not betting more dollars than he has touchdown passes.
7 is the ceiling.
Here's the problem, though. Like, I'm looking at these projections, right? Craig's team only gets like 18 points better. That's like 94.
But like, here's the thing, though.
His team is full go.
Craig has ascended beyond projections. Okay.
But what if Pollard? What if Zeke starts this week?
So that's actually really.
If Zeke plays, I think a lot of Craig's juice will run out.
That is very true.
It's Evan for me. There's a rivalry week, by the way. We got Craig Evan. We got Jeremy Andrew.
Whoa, that's a big one. It's a big week. This week's crazy.
Evan has so many projected points.
Evan's team is not bad.
We say that, but he's lost 3 in a row.
They've just been underperforming.
There's got to be a hole somewhere. I mean, he's going to roll the Allen Robinson dice. Someone's got to start him in the week that Cooper Kupp isn't down. They got to throw the ball somewhere. I think. The Rams might just pack it up and win 4 games on the season, though.
They have so much money tied up in their players to just like sack a season right now. As rough.
Dude, do the Rams just like Golden State their way to a championship next year though? Like Steph Curry goes down for a year, they draft like a number 1 overall pick, and they just ride good young talent. Next year, I could see it.
I do think their season
is over. Without Cooper Kupp, they're not going to win.
This could be a big Allen Robinson bump.
Maybe.
Honestly, it's a big Tyler Higbee bump.
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
I'm the Mark Andrews owner, bro. Tyler Higbee, big value. Trade him to me, Deontay Johnson.
Nah, dude, you're thinking about it all wrong though. You trade Mark Andrews for higher value.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Higbee. I mean, listen, I'm not telling you how to run your shop. I'm just saying,
You are literally telling me how to run my shop.
I'm not telling. I'm.
Are you picking Evan or what?
Yeah, dude, I picked Evan.
You didn't say it out loud though.
Oh, I mean, I didn't. You know. Wow, Evan. I'm just saying. Donovan People-Jones is not in your starting lineup. That's a little sus.
Listen, I think Evan's lost like every week that he's started Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Stop shitting on DPJ. Right?
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm spitting facts, bro.
I love how every time I talk about it, it sounds like I'm making fun of him. I actually really like that guy.
I know you do, but.
Oh, dude. Man. So, all right. Oh, well, dude, I want to do I want to do. What are you doing?
I'm checking.
Oh, DPJ's his lineup. Nah, he's
No,
not
it
doing
wasn't his lineup every week.
Or that one. You leave DPJ alone.
Oh, did we tell him to put him in and they put him in and he lost?
I mean,
dude, Evan's just getting bombs dropped on him. Oh my god. What's he supposed to do?
dude, he's.
I mean, to be fair, he scored 80-something points in all 3 of those weeks.
Like he's not. Yeah, he's not supposed to be winning.
But like he is just getting bombs dropped on him every week.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, you know, if you're not scoring points,
I don't think you can be upset with a loss unless you score 110. That's the number where you're like, I should have won this week, and I just played I played the wrong matchup.
I mean, I feel like it's relative to the points.
I mean, it's relative to the points scored that week, but
yeah, like if everybody else scored,
I'm just using broad average.
I mean, 110. That's a lot. I mean,
you say that, but it loses to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
for this week. Yeah.
Yeah, so you beat half the league. That's what I'm saying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's what I'm saying. It beats 7 players. So you would have beat whatever number would have beaten the 6 out of the remaining 11 players. So you would have beaten more than half of the remaining league, obviously, because there's only 11 people, not including yourself. That's the number where you're like, I flipped the coin the wrong way.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, which is typically somewhere between like I'm gonna say like 102 and 110 in any given week. It's like in there.
You know, I'm excited. I'm excited to do a playoff break.
I want to do so bad this week, and
we just can't.
We just like everybody's alive, so we can't do it. We need like we need myself, Travis, or Evan to win, so that there's like one person we can quote unquote lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we need like 2 of the 4 and 6 teams to lose, so we can eliminate some people. You know, we need to be talking playoff bracket with like 8 or 9. We can't be talking about it with 12.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, the spreadsheet's ready. You just let me know.
Spreadsheet's ready.
Spreadsheet's ready.
I've been pivoting the numbers, okay?
All right, boys. Listen, great week. Let's have a great week coming up.